All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the third and final game of our triple header here for you tonight. Next up, it's an interconference matchup. It'll be the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. Buffalo comes in at 2-2. Chicago comes in at 1-3. Gracie is 27-31. She's taking the Bears in this one. Misty is 31-29. She's taking the Bills in this one. Penny Getty is 34-22. And Evil Dead is 34-24. Penny Getty is 12 games up. And I've got a bug in my milk. I got it out. I don't know how I got that happen. Got the bug out of my milk. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we head out to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois for this one. Bills Bears here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. It's the Bills and the Bears. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. Third game of our triple header. Penny Getty's got Buffalo. I'm still waiting on Evil Dead's pick in this one, as this one's about to get underway. Live from the windy city of Chicago on the banks of Lake Michigan. Evil Dead's got the Bears. All right. Buffalo will get the opening kickoff for underway. And this will be from the 4-yard line, bringing it back for Buffalo on the return. Landon Atkins. Atkins out to the 28-yard line. Third-year receiver out of Kansas State. First down Bills. Starting quarterback Mason Cross in his 5th year out of Vanderbilt. Buffalo at 2-2, trying to get back in the AFC East playoff race. Buffalo will start from their own 28-yard line. Overcast day. About 61 degrees here at Chicago. Cross on first down throws a swing pass to Travion Henderson out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a first down for the Bills. Travion Henderson, the 4th-year back out of Ohio State. Bills get a first down on their first play. 1st and 10 from the Bear 41-yard line. 4 wide for Buffalo. Cross in the shotgun, 1st and 10. In motion. Well, Cross looking, throws outside to Henderson. And Henderson out to the 39, loses a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. In motion on that play was David Scott. I was trying to find the name. 2nd and 11 for the Bills at their own 39-yard line. Just underway, live from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3 to the near side, Cross in the gun, 2nd and 11. Henderson in motion. Cross throws to Henderson in the flat, makes the catch, and gets out to the 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. Roberts came up, made the tackle. That's Raymond Roberts, the 2nd-year defensive back out of West Virginia. 3rd and 5 for the Bills now at their own 46-yard line. Opening possession of the game. 4 wide for Buffalo. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking, throws, and wide open down the sideline. Alden McGinnis, as he made his cut, though, he stepped out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. Had he not stepped out of bounds, he might have scored. First and 10 Buffalo at the Chicago 33-yard line. Bills come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Cross in the shotgun. First and 10. Cross looking. Cross throws deep. And it's caught. Plucking it out of the air, Isaac Collins down to the 2-yard line. A 31-yard gain. Collins was surrounded by Bears, but he would not be denied. Watch this. Surrounded by a couple of Bears, and he still comes down with it. He outfought number 25, William Lee, the rookie out of Texas A&M. First and goal, Buffalo at the 2-yard line. Nice opening drive by the Bills. First and goal, everybody in tight. Cross under center. Cross to Henderson, touchdown Buffalo. A 2-yard touchdown run by Travion Henderson. And the Bills march down the field on the opening drive and take a 6-0 lead. That was a nice drive by Buffalo. The Bills just missed the playoffs last season. They were in contention until the last week of the season. And now the extra point by Garrett Brown in his 6th year out of Penn State. Brown, the kick is up and good. Bills lead at 7-0. 5:58 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll be off tomorrow. We'll have a triple hitter for you on Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Let's go over that lineup real quick. On Thursday, it'll be Carolina at Kansas City, the Giants at Philadelphia, and the Chargers at the Raiders. 8 o'clock Thursday. From the 4-yard line on the return for Chicago, Gavin Sparks gets outside and all the way out to the 40-yard line. Nice return by Sparks in his 6th year out of New Mexico State. Starting quarterback for your Chicago Bears, Fernando Mendoza, the rookie out of Indiana. We know in real life he plays for the Raiders, but in my draft, he went to the Bears. It was actually, I was watching the highlights of the Raiders preseason game the other night. It was their backup quarterback that played well and brought the Raiders back and won in the fourth quarter. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Mendoza under center. Mendoza throws near side and caught by Otto Stowe down the sideline, the former Dolphin. That's going to be a 19-yard gain to the Buffalo 41-yard line. Otto Stowe in his 13th year out of BYU. Spent 11 years with Miami. Now in his 2nd year with the Bears. .533 and counting here in the first quarter. Bears come out. First and 10 at the Buffalo 41. Mendoza under center. Mendoza hands off to Cody Rushing, who came over from the Steelers. A 3-yard gain down to the 38-yard line. That's Dion Hardy, the 3rd-year safety on the tackle out of Michigan. 2nd and 7 for the Bears at the Buffalo 38-yard line. 4 wide for the Bears, 3 to the far side. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza hands off to Cody Rushing, and Rushing 2 yards to the 36-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5. The linebacker, Devin Anderson, on the tackle in his 7th year out of Virginia. 3rd and 5 for the Bears at the Buffalo 36. 4 wide. Mendoza in the shotgun on 3rd down. Mendoza looking, throws, and it's caught by Gabriel Tello, the rookie out of Baylor, down to the 22-yard line, again a 14. So Tello catches the first down. Bears down to the Buffalo 22-yard line. Buffalo scored a touchdown on their opening drive. This is Chicago's opening drive. They're trying to do the same. 4 wide. Mendoza throws outside, and it's caught down the sideline by Marcus Hopkins, the rookie out of South Carolina, down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 10, and that'll be a Chicago first down. Buffalo 2-2, Chicago 1-3. Mendoza in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Mendoza throws underneath, and it's caught by Cooper Ball down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 11 yards. The rookie tight end out of Missouri. 1st and goal, Chicago at the 1. Bears trying to tie it up. Chicago comes out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza going to take it himself, and he does not get in. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 2nd and goal. I'm not sure I'd be calling that play with my franchise quarterback. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. 4 wide, Mendoza in the shotgun. Single back. Mendoza hands off to Rushing. Touchdown, Chicago. A 1-yard touchdown run by Cody Rushing, the 5th-year back out of Hawaii, the former Steeler. He spent 4 years with Pittsburgh, now in his first season with the Bears. And now Brandon White will come on to try to tie the game up with the extra point. I've got the cat on the back of my chair, and I'm rocking it back and forth. I think the cat's going to sleep. White will kick the extra point. It's up and good. We're tied at 7. 2:47 left here in the first quarter. Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll be off tomorrow. I'll be helping my pastor with our church webcast tomorrow night. If you want to join us for that, it's the Refuge Family Fellowship. Look for it on Facebook. There's the kick. Fielded at the 4-yard line, bringing it back for Buffalo on the return is Landon Atkins out to the 25-yard line. I'll write it down so you can see it. Love to have you join us on Facebook tomorrow night. Look for that on YouTube right there. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Cross in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Henderson in motion. Cross looking. Throws. And it's picked off by the Bears. Bringing it back the other way. For Chicago, number 23, Isaac Hopkins. And the Bears are in business, and they can take the lead. Isaac Hopkins picks it off. Let's watch the replay. I don't think Cross even saw him there. He was trying to get the pass off to number 88. That's Tom Hartman, the 3rd-year receiver out of Cal Berkeley. And now Fernando Mendoza will come back out. The Bears will start the Buffalo 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see if Chicago can convert. Everybody in tight, single back. Mendoza under center. Mendoza hands off to Rushing, tries to get outside, and he gets to the 12, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Bears won on opening day at Seattle, but they have lost 3 in a row coming into this one. The Bears are 1-3. Second and 5, 4 wide. Mendoza on the shotgun. Rushing in motion. Mendoza looking. Throws. And it's caught, but out of the end zone. Incomplete. It went too far. Trying to see who that was. That was Otto Stowe. He went beyond the end line. 3rd and 5 from the 12-yard line. 2:02 left in the first quarter. Big third down for the Bears. 4 wide. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza drops back. Throws underneath. Caught by number 85. That's Taylor Jolly, the rookie out of Tennessee, down to the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bears. 1:40 left in the first quarter. Everybody in tight. Mendoza under center. 1st and goal. Mendoza hands off to Rushing, and Rushing down to the 1-yard line. A 2-yard gain. John Henderson, the linebacker, on the tackle for Buffalo. In his 11th year out of Penn State. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Bears spread it out a little bit. Mendoza in the shotgun on 2nd and goal. Mendoza throws, and it's caught by Ken Florence, the tight end, to the 3, a loss of 2 yards. As the linebacker Devin Anderson makes the play. Down to 1 minute left here in the first quarter. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Bears come out. 4 wide, single back, Mendoza in the shotgun. 3rd and goal. Rushing in motion. Mendoza throws quickly inside. Touchdown. Taylor Jolly, a 3-yard touchdown catch. The rookie out of Tennessee. And the Bears capitalize off the interception and get a touchdown. And they go up 13-7. Evil Dead's got to like that. He took the Bears. And now Brandon White will come on for the point after. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Bears lead it 14-7. Evil Dead likes what he sees. .38 seconds left to play. Been a long first quarter. We've had a lot of scoring. Bears up 14-7. Buffalo 2-2. The Bears are 1-3 coming in. And now the kickoff. It'll be fielded at the 5, bringing it back for the Bills. Trying to pick up the number. He fumbles. It's number 25. And the kicker recovers the fumble. Eli Hicks on the return coughs it up for the Bills. And Brandon White, who kicked off, recovers the fumble for the Bears at the Buffalo 36-yard line. Wow. I saw number 4 come away with that. And now the Bears another chance to score on a short field. 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 36. Mendoza throws it out to Florence. A 5-yard gain down to the 32-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. We're down to 20 seconds left. Probably time for one more play. 2nd and 5 from the Buffalo 32-yard line. 4 wide, Mendoza under center. Mendoza fakes the handoff and has to throw it away. Incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Well, Buffalo scored a touchdown on their opening drive. Their second drive, they threw a pick. And on their third drive on the kickoff, they fumble it away. 3rd and 5 from the 32-yard line. Mendoza looking. Throws, and it's caught on the sideline by Tello at the end of 1. Bears up 14-7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. The Bears lead the Bills 14-7 as we start the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bears at the Buffalo 19-yard line, trying to capitalize on the second consecutive turnover that they have forced. 4 wide, Mendoza under center. Mendoza drops back, throws near side, and it's caught by Ken Florence down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 13 yards, and that'll be a Chicago first down. The second-year tight end out of University of Texas, El Paso, Ken Florence, out of UTEP. First and goal from the 6-yard line, 4 wide, Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza hands off to Cody Rushing down to the 1-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll be second and goal from the 1. Bears trying to make it a 2-score game. Buffalo keeps giving them gifts. Second and goal from the 1, 4 wide. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza throws, caught by Florence. Touchdown, Chicago. A 1-yard touchdown catch by Ken Florence. And the Bears go up 20-7. Evil Dead's got to like that. Brandon White will come on for the extra point. Bills are looking shell-shook on the sideline. The extra point is up and good. Bears lead it 21-7. 7:05 left in the first half. Here at Soldier Field in Chicago. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. All right, next week, let's see who they play. Chicago will host Green Bay next week. That'll be a rematch. And Buffalo will be at Baltimore next week. And that's a rematch. We'll be off tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday with a triple header. Carolina at Kansas City, the Giants at Philadelphia, and the Chargers at the Raiders. That'll be on Thursday. There's the kickoff from the 3-yard line. On the return is Atkins, and Atkins brings it back to the 24-yard line. Landon Atkins. So Buffalo now down by 14 with 7:01 left in the first half. Will take over at their own 24-yard line. The Bills have dug themselves a hole with 2 consecutive turnovers. I burped. In the I formation, Cross hands off to Henderson. And Henderson out to the 27-yard line, a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 2nd and 7. .642 and counting. Buffalo comes out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. In motion is David Scott, the tight end. Cross throws underneath, and that is caught by number 82. I don't have an 82 for Buffalo. Is that? Yes, I do. No, that's not McGinnis. I think that was 88. That was Tom Hartman. Yes, I know. I saw that this morning. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. I played a lot of Dolly music in my show today on the air. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Cross in the gun. 1st and 10. Cross looking. Cross looking. Cross throws and throws it away. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. You know that funeral, whenever it's being held, They haven't announced arrangements yet. You know that funeral is going to be well attended. They'll probably have to book the Bridgestone or Nissan Stadium or something. 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. And it's caught by Henderson down the sideline. And Travion out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11. Oh, no, I do it all. I speak. I do all the elements and stuff. Yeah. It's a regular DJ shift. I do it all. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Cross under center. 4 wide. Cross to Henderson. Up the middle across midfield to the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 would be 2nd and 4. I'm on from 3 to 6 in the afternoon. I do the afternoon drive, as they call that in radio. My boss does the morning drive. 2nd and 4 from the 46-yard line. Cross in the gun. Cross looking. Cross throws. And it's caught by David Scott down to the Chicago 26-yard line. A gain of 20 yards and a Buffalo first down. Occasionally, it depends on what type of mood I'm in or if we're giving away a prize. I try not to take calls because as soon as you open up that box, people start calling in wanting weird stuff. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Cross looking. Cross throws. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tom Hartman. 26 yards. The third-year receiver out of Cal Berkeley. It's not that type of show where you take call-in requests and things like that. It's not like Delilah or whatever. It's not that type of show. And Buffalo makes it a one-possession game. And now Garrett Brown will come on for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. Bears lead at 21-14. When Buffalo's not turning it over, they've got some good drives if they can just stop turning it over. 4:58 left in the half. And now Garrett Brown will kick off for the Bills. Yeah, there's someone named Evil on the line. Yeah, that'd go over well around here. There's the kick. Yeah, do that on Sunday morning and see what happens. From the 5-yard line on the return, this is Gavin Sparks out to the 27-yard line. Bears are still up by 7, 21-14 with 4:55 left in the half. If you missed the earlier games today, the Steelers beat the Bengals 19-17. And then the Lions blew out the 49ers 45-3. Yes, you heard me right, 45-3. Those two games are being uploaded to YouTube as we speak. 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 27-yard line. Mendoza throws near side. And it's caught by Otto Stowe for no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 27. Yeah. Well, on Sunday morning on the FM, we do have a live preacher on from 6 to 7. Actually, it's 2 preachers. They alternate Sundays. And then from 8:30 to 9:30 is a gospel show that's run by 2 preachers that come in every week. They hand off to Cody Rushing out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. On that 8:30 to 9:30 show, they do take calls and requests. But they know how to work the booth, so I don't have to do it. They're self-contained. They know how to run it. They've been doing that show for 40 years, so they should know. 3rd and 5. Mendoza to Stowe out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 5, and that'll be a Chicago first down. Yeah, we have a couple of gentlemen that do that show, and one of them has been there over 40 years. This is his 41st year doing that show on Sunday morning. First and 10. They hold off to rush or hand off to rushing. 3 yards out to the 40. It'll be 2nd and 7. Gracie's here. We had a Gracie sighting. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
You know what to say.
Evil Dad and Penny gets the ball.
2nd and 7 from the 40-yard line. Mendoza throws and caught by Florence. And Ken Florence down to the 47-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And that'll be a Chicago first down. Gracie, he's texting. Gracie, he's texting. Okay, she gave a thumbs up. Don't ignore Evil Dad. That's not nice. 4 wide. Mendoza in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Mendoza looking, throws, and it's caught by Taylor Jolly down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 8. That's going to bring up 2nd and 2. 2.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Bears up 21-14. 4 wide for Chicago. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza hands off to Rushing again. And Cody Rushing down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 9, and that'll be a Chicago first down. Aaron Catledge on the tackle. The 6th-year defensive back out of Navy. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports on a cloudy day in Chicago. 4 wide, Mendoza in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Mendoza looking. Mendoza steps up, throws, and throws it away. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. 1:56 left in the half. Buffalo trying to get a stop so they can try to tie it up before halftime. 2nd and 10 from the 35, wide, empty backfield. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza looking, throws near side and caught. That's by Taylor Jolly down to the 18, a gain of 12, and that's another Chicago first down. The Bears at 1-3, trying to win to get back in the NFC playoff picture. 4 wide, single back, Mendoza under center, 1st and 10. Mendoza, it's a blitz, and he barely gets it off in time. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. John Henderson came in, brought the pressure. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 18. Buffalo at 2-2, they're trying to get above 500. 2nd and 10 from the Buffalo 18, 4 wide. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza looking, throws near side, caught by Rushing, and Cody Rushing to the 19. He's going to lose a yard on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 11. Under a minute to play in the half. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. And the Bears finally take a timeout with 51 seconds left. Boy, they wasted about 7 seconds there. Soldier Field, right in downtown Chicago, on the shores of Lake Michigan. 3rd and 11 from the 19-yard line. Four wide, Mendoza in the shotgun, 3rd and 11. Mendoza looking, throws, and it's caught by Otto Stowe, but he only gains a yard. It'll be 4th and 10. And the Bears will try a field goal. Buffalo took the timeout there. They want to conserve time. Brandon White will come on. This will be a 35-yard field goal attempt. It'll put the Bears up by 10, make it a 2-score game again. White from 35. The kick is up, and it's good. Bears lead at 24-14. .44 seconds left to play in the half. Buffalo still has 2 timeouts. Brandon White will kick off for the Bears. We're on late tonight with a triple hitter, but that's okay. There's the kick from the 6-yard line. On the return for Buffalo, Landon Atkins. And Atkins all the way out to the 34. Not a bad return. First down, Buffalo. It's 11:21 on the East Coast. I want to thank you all on the East Coast for hanging with us tonight here at Jammin' Sports. 10:21 here in Nashville. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. First and 10. Henderson in motion. Cross looking. Cross throws deep. And it's tipped incomplete. He was looking for Hartman, and it was broken up by David Harrelson, the 13th year safety out of Oregon State. Tom Hartman was the intended receiver. Second and 10 for Buffalo at their own 34-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. Henderson in motion. Cross looking, throws deep, and it's batted away again by David Harrelson. Back-to-back great plays by Harrelson. And again, they were looking for Hartman again. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 34-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Cross in the shotgun. 3rd and 10. Henderson in motion. Cross looking. Cross looking. Cross has to throw it away, and that'll bring up 4th down. And that will stop the clock with 23 seconds left. Fourth and 10 for the Bills. Back to punt, Carl George, the rookie out of Missouri. George gets the punt away. And that'll be fielded and brought back to the 30. It'll be 1st and 10 Chicago at the 30-yard line. 16 seconds left in the first half. Bears come out. Mendoza in the shotgun on 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Mendoza up the middle. That's Cody Rushing all the way out to the 46, and the Bears take a timeout. A gain of 16 yards for Cody Rushing right up the middle. And the Bears take a timeout with 11 seconds left. They still have a timeout. They might be able to get in field goal range. Bears lead at 24-14. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza drops back, looking, throws, and he threw it at the feet of his intended receiver. He was looking for Jolly coming across, Taylor Jolly. It'll be 2nd and 8 from their own 46-yard line. 8 seconds left in the half. Bears might throw a Hail Mary here. Let's see what they do. They have 3 to the far side. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza looking. Throws outside. Caught by Rushing. And Cody Rushing goes down at the 49. A gain of 3. They take their final timeout with 2 seconds left in the half. It'll be 3rd and 7. Let's see what the Bears do here going into halftime. They hand off to Rushing, and Rushing gets a couple of yards, and we go to halftime. Halftime score, Chicago 24, Buffalo 14, here at Jammin' Sports. back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. We go to the third quarter. Bears lead the Bills 24-14, a 10-point lead for Chicago, and they do get the second half kickoff. There's the kick, and this will be fielded at the 3-yard line, bringing it back for the Bears. On the return, trying to pick up the number, that's Gavin Sparks out to the 31-yard line. Bears can make it a 3-score game. If they were to get a touchdown here, they're up by 10. Bears trying to score the mild upset. Buffalo at 2-2, the Bears at 1-3. Here in week 5 of our current sim season. Mendoza on the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Mendoza, hands off to Cody Rushing out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. John Henderson on the tackle. Second and 5 from the 36-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza hands off to Cody Rushing, and Rushing makes his way to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3 to be 3rd and 5. 7-17 in counting. Here in the third quarter, Bears up by 10. Bears come out 4 wide. Mendoza under center. Mendoza hands off to Rushing again, and Cody Rushing out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 6, and that'll be a Bears first down. .6:45 and counting here in the third quarter. Bears come out 4 wide, single back. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza looking, throws, and it's caught on the near sideline by Gabriel Tello down to the 38-yard line. It's a 17-yard gain for Tello, the rookie out of Baylor, and that'll be a Bears first down. All the rookies are from College Football 26. In the I formation, 1st and 10 for the Bears. Mendoza under center. Mendoza looking. Mendoza throws outside. It's caught by Florence. And Florence forward progress. He's still going to be a 2-yard loss at the 40-yard line. As Zach Kellogg came up, made the tackle. The 7th-year defensive back out of Arizona State. 2nd and 12 for the Bears at the Buffalo 40-yard line. So we're coming up on 6 minutes left in the third quarter. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza looking, throws, and it's incomplete. It hit the back of Taylor Jolly, incomplete. It'd be 3rd and 12 for the Bears at the Buffalo 40-yard line. We'll have a triple hitter for you on Thursday. We'll be off tomorrow. 4 wide, 3 to the near, actually 4 to the near side, 5 wide, empty backfield. Mendoza looking. Mendoza in trouble. And Mendoza gets sacked by Leon Seals back at the 48-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 12. Seals in his 15th year out of Alabama. And the Bears will have to punt. That'll bring up 4th down. The rookie will learn. He's out of the pocket. Throw it away. Tanner Pearson will come in to punt for the Bears on 4th and 24. Eventually. There he is. Pearson back to punt. Gets the punt away. He kind of shanked that one. It's out of bounds at the 30. That's an 18-yard punt. Actually, it's a 22-yard punt. My bad. Still. 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 30-yard line. Mason Cross, the quarterback, comes back out. The 5th-year quarterback out of Vanderbilt. Bills come out. Cross in the shotgun. 1st and 10. In motion is Crawford. Cross, throws deep. It bounces in the air, and boy, they're lucky that wasn't picked. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. That was dangerous. Tipped up in the air there. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Cross under center. Cross to Henderson. And Travion Henderson to the 33-yard line. A gain of 3. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7. Buffalo at their own 33-yard line. Down by 10. 24-14. Bills trying to get back in this game. They come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Cross looking, throws it deep, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by the linebacker, Zach Barrett. In his 2nd year out of Georgia Tech, they're looking for Tom Hartman, incomplete to be 4th down. And the Bills will have to punt. Carl Grove back to punt. Grove gets the punt away. From the 21-yard line, Gavin Sparks brings it out to the 31-yard line. And that's where the Bears will have it, 1st and 10. 4:45 left to play. Fernando Mendoza. Some highlights. That was the touchdown pass to Jolly to Florence. He does have a 3rd one, I think. Or does he just have 2? He just has 2. They had a rushing touchdown as well. 24-14. Bears will start at their own 31-yard line, up by 10. They can make it a 3-score game with a touchdown. Four wide for Chicago. Mendoza in the shotgun. 1st down. Mendoza throws and incomplete. Looking for Florence. Took a big hit there by John Henderson, the all-pro linebacker. 2nd and 10 for Chicago at their own 31. Bears come out in the eye. Mendoza under center. Mendoza hands off to Rushing, and Rushing gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 10. We have an injury timeout as Tay Cousins goes to the sideline. 8th-year defensive tackle out of Florida State. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bears at their own 32-yard line. Buffalo trying to get a stop here. .4:39 left in the 3rd quarter. 4 wide for the Bears, single back. Mendoza in the shotgun. 3rd and 10. Mendoza throws and incomplete. Looking for Otto Stowe, and that was broken up by Hardy on the sideline there, number 30. Dion Hardy, the safety. 4th down, and the Bears will punt with 4:35 left in the 3rd quarter. Tanner Pearson will come back on to punt for Chicago in his 7th year out of SMU. Pearson gets the punt away. And that'll be fielded at the 25 and brought back on the return by number 25, Eli Hicks, who's now returning kickoffs for some reason. He wasn't earlier in the year. Buffalo down by 10. They still have time to get back in this game. 4:27 left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 30-yard line. Mason Cross, the quarterback, in the shotgun. McGinnis in motion. They hand it off. Alden McGinnis, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. As the linebacker, Sam Walper, the rookie out of North Carolina State, makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. .4:10 and counting. We're in the 3rd quarter. 4 wide, 2nd and 10. Cross in the shotgun. Crawford in motion. Cross looking, throws, and throws it away. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. I don't know if he threw that away or it just sailed on him. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Bills come out 4 wide on 3rd down. Cross in the shotgun. Cross, looking, cross, looking, cross, throws it deep. And it's underthrown, incomplete. Looking for Tom Hartman. Broken up by Havley. That's A.J. Havley, the rookie out of LSU, the safety. 4th and 10. Boy, the Bills go 3 and out. And Carl Green, will come in to punt, the rookie out of Missouri. As Green gets the punt away. And that'll be fielded at the 25 and brought back out to the 33-yard line by Gavin Sparks. Sparks in his 6th year out of New Mexico State, by the way. And now the Bears offense comes back out. They're up 24-14. Nobody has scored here in the 3rd quarter so far. 3:41 left in the 3rd. Bears will start from their own 33-yard line. Four wide for Chicago. Mendoza under center. Mendoza hands off to Rushing, and Rushing gets a yard to the 34-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 9. We're down to 3.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Bears up 24-14. Four wide for Chicago. Mendoza in the shotgun on 2nd and 9. Mendoza looking. Mendoza throws, and it's caught. Making the catch is Stafford. That's Cody Stafford. We haven't heard from him in a while. The former Patriot, the 6th-year receiver out of Virginia. Out to the 49-yard line, a gain of 16, and that'll be a Bears first down. 3 minutes and counting. Here in the 3rd. Got the Cats running around now. They have the Zoomies. 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Mendoza hands off to Rushing around the outside, and Rushing's got the corner. And Cody Rushing all the way down to the Buffalo 32-yard line. It's a 19-yard run by Cody Rushing. The Cats are chasing each other throughout the house here. 1st and 10, Chicago at the Buffalo 32-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Mendoza under center. Mendoza hands off up the middle. Cody Rushing down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. Rushing goes over 100 on the day. He's at 105. First down, Bears. 2:20 left in the 3rd. Bears can really pull away now. They can be up by 3 touchdowns or 3 scores if they get a touchdown here. 1st and 10 from the Bill 13. They hand off to Rushing. And Rushing back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Aaron Catledge came up, made the tackle. The 6th-year defensive back out of Navy. 2nd and 10 from the 13-yard line. Bears come out. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza hands off to Rushing again. And Rushing to the 10-yard line. A gain of 3 to be 3rd and 7. 1:32 and counting. Our 3rd and final game of our triple header here tonight. 4 wide, 3rd and 7 from the Buffalo 10. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza looking. Mendoza throws. Back of the end zone. Caught. Otto Stowe. Touchdown. Chicago. A 10-yard touchdown catch by Otto Stowe, the former Dolphin. And the Bears go up by 16. The extra point will make it a 3-score game. I did not see this one coming. I would have took Buffalo in this one had I picked. And now Brandon White will come on for the point after. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Bears up by 17, 31-14. With 1:16 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 5 here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead's got to be happy. He took Chicago. That's why you're the GOAT. If this keeps up, you'll be 2 out of 3 today. TMG did not show up today. He gave me a pick on the Bengals, but he did not pick the others. And he didn't come in. It's Tuesday where you can do that. Brandon White will kick off from the 7-yard line. On the return for the Bills is Landon Atkins out to the 28-yard line. 1:13 left to play here in the third quarter. Buffalo now down by 3 possessions. Buffalo, they really need to get their act in gear now and start scoring on every drive and get some defensive stops if they can get them. 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 28. Cross in the shotgun, 4 wide. Scott in motion. Cross throws downfield and overthrows Alden McGinnis. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. Second and 10 from the 28. 2 backs in the backfield, flanking Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking. Cross throws underneath. And that is caught by McGinnis, only for a 3-yard gain. Alden McGinnis in his 7th year at a Southern Miss. Under a minute to play. Here in the third quarter, we're down to 49 seconds. 3rd and 7 for the Bills at their own 31-yard line. Cross in the shotgun. McGinnis in motion. Cross looking. Cross throws. And is picked off by the linebacker Barrett. Zach Barrett picks it off for Chicago. And that is the 3rd Buffalo turnover of the game. Barrett, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Georgia Tech, flies in there and picks it off in front of David Scott. And now the Bears with another short field. Mendoza will come back out. As we see some highlights, the touchdown by Jolly, and that's the touchdown by Stowe. Mendoza has 3 touchdown passes today. Going for 4 here. 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 38-yard line. 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Buffalo keeps giving Chicago a short field off of turnovers. That's what's killing Buffalo here today. In the I formation, Mendoza under center. Mendoza hands off to Rushing, trying to get outside, breaking tackles. That's probably the best run for no yards I've ever seen. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Devin Anderson on the tackle. 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. 20 seconds left. Bears come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Mendoza in the shotgun. Mendoza looking, throws, and caught underneath by Ken Florence out to the 31-yard line. Gain of 7, and that'll bring up 3rd and 3, but that is the end of the third quarter. Bears up 31-14 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. We start the fourth quarter, 3rd and 3 from the 31-yard line. Mendoza in the shotgun, 4 wide. Mendoza looking. Mendoza throws, and it's caught inside the 20. Taylor Jolly makes the catch. at the Buffalo 19-yard line. 1st and 10, Chicago. I think Gracie was trying to call me from the bedroom. That's what made my music stop. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Mendoza in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Mendoza looking. Mendoza throws and is picked off by Buffalo. Bringing it back out. This is Dion Hardy. Brings it out to the 11-yard line. So just when you thought the Bears might put this one away, even though they're close to it already, Buffalo picks it off. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bills going the other way. It's still a 17-point Chicago lead, though. Mason Cross. Some highlights. There's a pick by Hopkins in the first quarter, and that was the pick by Barrett a moment ago. The Bears did not capitalize off that one. I think we're going to get a game that's going to go past midnight here. Possibly. It's 11:47 Eastern. We haven't had one of those in a while. We've come close. 1st and 10. Buffalo now at their own 11-yard line. 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Cross to Henderson. And Travion Henderson, a big gain. Henderson all the way out to the 35-yard line, a gain of 24. 1st down, Buffalo. Travion Henderson. He spent 2 years with the Texans and now in his 2nd year with Buffalo. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Seven minutes left in regulation. Cross in the shotgun. Now they shift. It's still 4 wide. Single back. Cross looking. Throws. Coming across. Making the catch. Alden McGinnis out to the 43-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. 6:40 and counting. Buffalo comes out, Cross in the shotgun, flanked by 2 backs in the backfield. Cross looking, throws down the middle, and caught by Crawford. That's Tyson Crawford out to the 50-yard line, a gain of 7, and that'll be a Buffalo 1st down. 6:14 and counting. Maybe the game might end before midnight. I don't know. We'll see. 1st and 10 from the 50, 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. And now the Bills shift 3 to the near side. Still 4 wide. Cross in the gun. Cross looking. Throws. And it's caught by McGinnis. Out to the Bear 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Meanwhile, the clock is moving. 5:42 and counting. Bears up 31-14. 4 wide for the Bills on 2nd and 6. Cross in the gun. Cross to Henderson. And Travion to the 42-yard line. A gain of 5. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. 5:17 and counting. Buffalo may score, but they don't have enough time. They're down by 17 unless they score like right now. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. 3rd and 1. Cross going to take it himself. I don't think he's got it. He doesn't. Coming up to make the play for the Bears, number 36, Stephon McMullen, the 6th-year safety out of Oregon, makes the stop. It'll be 4th and inches for Buffalo. They have to go for it. They're down by 17 with 4:45 left. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Cross in the shotgun. Cross throws underneath and caught by Tom Hartman down to the 31-yard line, a gain of 10, and that'll be a Buffalo 1st down. 3rd-year receiver out of Cal Berkeley. Meanwhile, the clock is moving. 4:20 and counting. First and 10 for the Bills at the Chicago 31. 3 to the near side, cross in the gun. First and 10. And now they shift, and it's still going to be 4 wide. Cross, drops back, throws, and is caught by Henderson, who gets around the outside to the 23-yard line. A gain of 8, and that'll bring up 2nd and 2. 3:50 and counting. Bills in the no-huddle offense now. 2nd and 2 from the Bear 23. They fake it to Henderson. Cross looking. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Crawford, but it was way outside. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 23-yard line. .332 left. Bears up by 17. Cross in the shotgun. 3rd and 2. 4 receivers wide. Single back. Cross in the shotgun. Hartman in motion. Cross. Throws and bounces off of Travion Henderson almost into the arms of Barrett, but he couldn't hold on. It'll be 4th down. That was very nearly picked. Well, the Bills, they need a field goal along the way. Why not get it now? No, they're going to go for it. 4th and 2 from the 23, 4 wide. Cross in the shotgun. Cross looking. Cross throws and incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Bears will take over with 3:25 left. The Bears are going to go to 2 and 3, and Buffalo is going to drop to 2 and 3. The Bears will end their 3-game losing streak. It's their first win since opening day when they beat the Seahawks. And Buffalo's 2-game winning streak will come to a close. Update the standings here. 1st and 10, Mendoza in the shotgun. Hands off to Rushing. He gets hit for a 2-yard loss back to the 21-yard line. Zach Kellogg came up, made the tackle for the Bills. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Bears at their own 21-yard line. On 2nd and 12 from the 21-yard line. Mendoza in the shotgun. Single back. They're eating up as much time as they can. They hand off to Rushing out to the 23-yard line, a gain of 2. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Bears. They'll have it at their own 23-yard line. On 3rd and 10. They might tick it down to the 2-minute warning. And no, they run a play. Mendoza throws and dumps it off to Ken Florence. Florence is going to be shy of the marker. Only gains 5. It'll be 4th and 5 from the 28-yard line as we hit the 2-minute warning. Comes officially with 1:57 left. It'll be 4th and 5. The Bears will punt. Back to punt, Tanner Pearson. Pearson gets the punt away. And that'll be fielded at about the 27-yard line and brought back by Eli Hicks out to the 33. Well, some highlights. Cross throwing a pick. Cross throwing a pick. You get the idea. It's been a rough day for Mason Cross and the Buffalo Bills. .149 left. Bears up by 17. Buffalo will have it 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. The only thing left in doubt is the final score here. 4 wide, cross on the shotgun, 1st and 10. Cross, looking, throws near side, and it's caught on the sideline by David Scott, good for 9 yards. Gets out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1. 1:46 on the clock. Buffalo still playing hard, trying to move down the field, get a touchdown if they can. On 2nd and 1 from the 41-yard line. Cross in the shotgun. McGinnis in motion. Cross looking. Cross in trouble. And he's going to get sacked back at the 28-yard line. A loss of 14 yards. Sack was made by Darnell Jackson, the rookie out of Florida State, the defensive tackle. And that'll bring up 3rd and 15 for Buffalo. 1:25 and counting. 4 wide, cross in the shotgun. Cross looking, throws deep, and incomplete. Looking for David Scott. He could not hold on. It'll be 4th down. Buffalo has no choice. They have to go for it. 4th and 15 from their own 28-yard line. 1:19 left. Bears up by 17. 5 receiver set wide. Cross looking. Cross throws near side and out of bounds. McGinnis. They call that a first down? Are you kidding me? 13. It's a turnover on downs. Yeah, he's out of bounds. For a moment there, I thought they said he caught it. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Bears will take over. Up by 17. A reminder, we'll be off tomorrow. We'll be back with a triple header on Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We hope you join us for that. Another triple header just like tonight, as we're closing in on midnight Eastern time. 1st and 10 for the Bears at the Buffalo 41-yard line, up by 17. Mendoza under center in the I formation. Hands off to Rushing. And Cody Rushing around the outside, down the sideline. A big gain for Cody Rushing down to the 13-yard line. Gain of 28 yards. Rushing well over 100 yards on the day. I think he's over 150 by now. Buffalo, neither team taking a timeout. This might be the last play of the game. Mendoza under center, 1st and 10 for the Bill 13. Hands off to Rushing again. Down to the 10-yard line, a gain of 3. And that might do it. They don't have to run another play if they don't want to. Both teams will be 2 and 3 when this game's over, as the final seconds will tick away. Your final score, Chicago 31, Buffalo 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll see you Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. Good night, everybody.